Here's today's highs, about 93 degrees, lots of sunshine, dry and breezy conditions. That's really the main takeaway for this afternoon, the breezy conditions. We'll talk about that here shortly as well. Here's your forecast of highs across the state, the upper 90s towards the eastern plains, 101 today in Lamar and 93 right here in Denver. So along with the gusty winds, like I just mentioned, once again, that's the main weather takeaway for this afternoon. We can see that red flag warning, the fire weather warning for the western slopes, wind gusts close to 50 miles per hour and humidity as low as 7%. So be mindful if you're doing anything with fire. Once again, if fire starts, it could spread rather quickly. I mean, even here in the metro, there's conditions favorable for that. So just be mindful about that. Here's your wind gust forecast. Really windy conditions in the foothills already starting up early this morning and lasting throughout the afternoon hours, and then gradually making its way towards the metro, getting wind gusts close to 30 miles per hour. So, you know, it could be a bad hair day, but overall, I think everyone packed the hairspray going to church this morning, so it'll be just fine. But then those winds will finally start to calm back down as we head into the evening hours. Looking at the big picture, not much going on. We're staying dry today in Denver, maybe a slight chance towards the southeast. And you can see that upper level disturbance kind of near parts of Washington now moving out. And then we're going to see the cooler temperatures once again as another upper level disturbance. But once again, for this afternoon, rain chances, I really don't have a lot of rain chances in my forecast for this afternoon, although there is a slight chance down towards the southeast near Lamar. You can see that level 1 as well as level 2 risk. And here's the reason why. We're going to talk about your futurecast. We're staying dry here in the metro as well as the foothills, but then noticing these storms kind of very close to the Oklahoma panhandle as well as Kansas panhandle. That's where they're expecting the severe weather this afternoon, but there is a possibility that these storms could blossom and then kind of touch Lamar and Springfield just a little bit. So just keep an eye out about that. Of course, we're going to keep an eye on it as well as we head into this evening. But so far, nothing across the state. Like I said, I don't have a lot of rain in my forecast. As we head into tomorrow, though, that's a different story. Cold front comes through tonight into early tomorrow morning. That's going to increase rain chances, mainly in the afternoon hours. So after 2 p.m., you can see these storms starting to develop here in the metro. With these storms, we can expect to see maybe some dime-sized hail and some gusty winds. And these storms will last a little bit as we head into the evening hours by 10 p.m., finally pushing over towards the eastern plains. And even these storms could be severe as they get over in those locations. So talking about your weather pattern for the rest of the week, honestly, the reason why we are getting some relief from the heat is because of that upper level disturbance right there. That's your relief. And you can see that high pressure system now well off towards the east. That's going to give that part of the country record-breaking heat, like Lauren mentioned earlier this morning. And then there's that dip right there that's going to give us the cold front late tonight into early tomorrow morning. You want to see the difference from temperatures from today to tomorrow? Well, let me just step out the way. 78 degrees tomorrow as the high, and then, of course, those storm chances after 2 p.m. Really storm chances the next 3 days and cooler temperatures, the low 80s on Tuesday. We could have a potential for some severe weather on Tuesday. We'll know more about the details the closer we get to that day. But then as we head into the weekend, of course, we're right back to the 90s like we never left.